G'day, we're the Traders. I'm Roy, I coach Destroy, and I'm here with Warnie.
Warnie, coach of the Warn Dogs.
And Calvin.
Calvin, coach of Calvin.
We are previewing all 18 teams in the lead up to the start of the season so you can have the best fantasy team possible. And today, we're looking at the Crows, Calvin.
The mighty Adelaide Crows.
Your boys.
My boys. Number one most selected player with 36% of coaches locking him in, Nathan Van Berlo. Now, I tell you what, in the first NAB game, he scored 34. And
Just easing his way back in after injury.
I was a little worried.
Yeah.
But 63 on the weekend,
Yeah.
I think he's done enough to, at that price, 272.
Yeah, and that's it. He's going to make cash, no matter what.
He's going to make cash.
And he's got a potential to score pretty well.
Okay, what do you guys think he's going to average then?
Low 70s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think more than that. I think he'll be in the 80s.
Do you?
Mid-80s.
Do you really? Well, you've got to put him in
That's
there.
if he's not tagging, and I don't think he's
I
going
don't
to.
think
he's
he
gonna
will.
tag. Well-
Where have you got him at?
Probably 75.
Yeah, we're right again.
Oh,
Jeez,
okay.
Warnie. Another guy, and I'm a little bit concerned about this, Brodie Smith. He's in about 20% of teams. We saw him on the weekend, 55 points.
Yeah.
Is he getting a free run?
It
In
depends.
a few teams. We don't have many defenders back
Is
there.
he a top six defender?
On the borderline of it?
Yeah, he will
I
be.
think he is.
He will be.
I think he
As
is.
long as he doesn't have his 20s.
When he's not playing a lockdown role,
Yeah.
he scores really, really well. All the talk was that he will be moving up the ground on a wing and stuff like that. If he does that, he'll average over 90.
And did we see enough of that during the NAB?
Well, probably not.
No, we didn't.
All right, okay, we'll give him a bit of slack. What about this bloke? Sam Jacobs. Will he be the number one ruck this year?
Oh, easily.
Big
I
sauce.
think he will be. He is easily the best ruck, I think, in the competition. For fantasy, definitely. He was awesome last year, and if he's not number one, he's the number one ruck to pick up in your elite. And if you're going set and forget rucks, he's got to be a guy.
He scored 42 on the weekend.
Yes. There was only 48% of game time you took. Make sure you read that column, time on ground, when you look at their scores. So, yes, anyway, I'm locking him in because I'm going a set and forget ruck.
Are you?
Because
What,
I'm
one
just,
or two?
one at this
Yeah,
stage,
okay.
and he's just doing that to start with. Yes, he might be fully priced and all that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
but you know you're going to get a 90-plus game from him
Yeah.
pretty consistently throughout the whole year.
Now, you like this boy, Roy? Brad Crouch.
Brad Crouch. Now, he's already a gun, but he is going to elevate his game. Don't even talk about it. He's going to elevate his game to the next level. So he is going to break out on top of, what he already does,
Yeah.
which is impressive.
What if he handballs too
He's
much?
gone, no, it's fine, Warn Dog. Yes, he's a ball magnet. He does handball a bit, but he's still going to score well. So he's gone 80 and 93 so far in the NAB. Barely got out of second gear. He'll be pushing triple figures easy, average.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Could be huge, though. If he gets it on his boot more, he could be a
Oh,
lot bigger.
and he's going 105.
Now, the fifth most selected Crow is Patrick Dangerfield. Can only be selected, of course, as a mid, and he was the best Crow with 96 points against Geelong. So,
Did look unstoppable at times.
doesn't he go
God,
beast
he's
mode?
amazing sometimes.
Doesn't he
isn't
go beast mode?
He's good at what he does.
Right, who else are we looking at?
Let me go with the Sloane Ranger, Rory Sloane. Now,
Okay.
he's not... People forget about him. He's a gun. Here's some numbers for you. All right. He's only in 4% of teams, so people aren't on board that
Unique,
much.
yep.
He's quite unique. In his last 5 games last year, he averaged 113. That's as good as any midfielder in the competition.
Yep.
He goes over 100 points 64% of the time.
Someone's
Yeah,
been
he's a
using
good
the
player.
calculator, haven't
They
they?
have been. And the other one is too, he was the last player last year. He went on a streak of 100s to start the year. He had the longest streak at the start of the year. There's another reason for it. But he's only priced at 105. That's his average.
Yeah.
I think he can be a 110-plus player.
He
Agree?
has that kind of ability.
Definitely.
He is a jet. He does attract a bit of tagging attention because he has
Yes.
become so good. Is
Yes.
that a worry?
It, of course, is a worry,
Yep.
but I think he can do that. A guy that can go through on those streaks and those patches of scoring like that, I think that's enough for me to think that he can actually get those bigger ones and
Okay.
keep that average high.
I've got a young blood for you.
Oh, we like
love.
this.
Cam Ellis-Yeoman.
He's,
Yo,
he's
man.
23.
Gangster.
Yep,
He's
he is.
23.
And I'll tell you what though, he's priced at rookie price.
I know.
120,000.
Cheap.
And he's good. He's showing that he's good enough to be 22. In his first 2 NAB games, he's gone 59 and 70, and in that 70 on the weekend, he had 23 touches, which was the equal leading amount of touches for any Crow out there.
It was amazing.
He looked good, didn't he?
He looked amazing. And at that price, if he's named round 1, everyone in the world
You
is
have
going to be
to.
jumping on him.
You have to.
Yes, I agree.
Now,
Just so cheap.
I know.
He's a guy that I had in my team for a long time, and I'm still... He's actually gone in and out.
Yeah.
Too much. Last year, he averaged 62.
Yep.
The year before that, 87.
Oh,
so
Who is this?
This is Tom Lynch.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Tom
Yeah,
Lynch.
massively
And-
underpriced.
Well, he had 76 against Geelong, and to be honest, it didn't look like he did a lot. But when I looked at his score, I was like, oh, he must have done something. So,
Yeah.
And what was he doing?
well, something.
Some marks?
He
76
does,
points.
he does.
Yep.
So
Mark
he was,
mark.
and I think with Tex there as well, he can sort of push up the ground a lot more than
Yep.
what he has in the past. So 62 last year as an average, but he was injured. He definitely has the potential to get up or into the 80s again.
Without a doubt.
If he can get going. Now, and let's not forget, the Crows start with North Melbourne, Collingwood, Melbourne, and the Bulldogs. So it's a pretty cushy draw. He might be able to bag a few goals there, Roy.
I actually like him. He's definitely going to improve on that, and I think he could actually be in for a career best year.
Whoa!
Yeah, so I don't know. If you like Lynchy, I would say back yourself and pick him.
Our forward lines this year are just stacked.
They
I
are
know,
stacked
and that's
to
the
go
thing.
with.
That's the
finding
hard
room.
price. Hard price to be getting him at, I think, because a lot of us are going for guns, and then maybe some of those under 200k type players
Yeah.
to finish it off. So, yeah, it's a hard one, but he's
He
definitely
can
someone.
go big. He'll win your games.
All right, who are we definitely locking in? Van Berlo, is he a lock?
Van Berlo is currently not in my team.
Van Berlo got downgraded to Yo Man.
Whoa,
Wow. Yeah,
Make
that
you some
saved
cash.
me a heap of cash.
Oh, a lot of cash there.
So Yeoman's in your team?
Yeah.
Cam Ellis Yeoman?
Yep.
Yep.
Brody Smith is hanging by a thread from it at the moment, but
Yeah.
he's currently still there.
Yeah, I'm going a little bit cheaper than him now, so I'm thinking no. For him.
All right.
No, interesting. But Source Jacobs, he's a lock. If you
Without
don't
a doubt.
have him, then I'm going to be a lot of points up on you guys each week in my ruck.
Don't lose that confidence.
Well, that's what I'm thinking anyway. Join up to AFL Fantasy at fantasy.afl.com.au and take on other Adelaide Crows fans like Calvin in the official league. Good luck.